Carol, look.
A horse. But he wasn't here when we first looked at the place.
You see, the people who rented this house before you bought it owned this horse. Well, they had to leave in a hurry, and they said you can keep him, you can sell him, do anything you want with him.
Keep him.
Sell him.
I'm glad to hear you two arguing. For a moment, I was wondering if you were a normal married couple.
Now, while I'm looking right at you, say something.
Like what?
Anything.
What if I told you one of the most wholesome shows in television history hides a dark secret? Mr. Ed, the cheerful 1960s sitcom about a talking horse, has been charming audiences for generations. But behind its friendly face, the show became the center of bizarre rumors, mysterious deaths, and even fears of Satanism.
Hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
Running from 1961 to 1966, Mr. Ed told the story of architect Wilbur Post, played by Allan Young, and his wisecracking horse who could talk, but only to him. The show's star wasn't some anonymous Hollywood animal. His real name was Bamboo Harvester, a Palomino gelding with a calm temperament and uncanny intelligence. But behind the lighthearted laughs lurked rumors that refused to die. From strange methods used to make the horse speak, to conflicting reports about his death, a mysterious grave, and even claims that the show's theme song carried hidden satanic messages, Mr. Ed has inspired some of the strangest urban legends in TV history.
When I was a little boy, I was afraid of riding bicycles. The little boy next door had a red bicycle. So one Sunday...
The secret to Mr. Ed's speech has always been clouded in myth. For decades, people believed the trainer smeared peanut butter on the horse's gums to make him move his lips. Actor Allan Young later admitted he made that up, saying, "I just got tired of people asking me how we did it, so I told them peanut butter." The real method, according to crew members, was far more mechanical. Early on, a thin nylon thread was attached to Bamboo Harvester's mouth and pulled to create the illusion of speech. Over time, he was trained to respond to subtle cues like a tap on the leg or the promise of a snack. So, while the peanut butter myth was harmless fun, the truth revealed something more uncomfortable.
I said, well, when you were a kid, did you ever get peanut butter stuck under your lip? Oh, that's how it's done. But that wasn't true at all.
By modern standards, tugging a horse's mouth with thread sounds cruel. But in the early 60s, there were virtually no animal welfare rules for television. The American Humane Association didn't begin enforcing the familiar "no animals were harmed" certification until the 1980s. That means Mr. Ed was made in a gray zone, a time when shortcuts were common and ethics were optional.
Ed, what are you doing?
Just calling up Cindy's hot pants phone service.
Did you tell her you were a horse?
According to her, a lot of men like to think of themselves that way.
The real Mr. Ed Bamboo Harvester was born in 1949 and trained to be exceptionally intelligent and calm. Allan Young described him as gentle and affectionate, often, quote, smiling when cameras appeared. In later years, Bamboo Harvester developed arthritis and kidney problems. Reports differ about his final days. Some claim he was euthanized in 1970. Others say he lived longer and a replacement horse was quietly used for publicity photos. To make things even weirder, Allan Young admitted the official Mr. Ed grave in Oklahoma might not even contain the real horse. For fans, even his resting place became part of the legend.
You're about 50 pounds overweight.
Well, that's just baby fat. You get me a candy bar.
No.
Not every story surrounding Mr. Ed is dark. Some are quite tender. Allan Young often said the horse was more than a co-star. He was a friend. After the show ended, Young continued visiting Bamboo Harvester at his California ranch, going for quiet rides and feeding him apples. It's rare in Hollywood for a star to maintain such a genuine bond with an animal performer, and perhaps that affection kept the show's myths alive long after the cameras stopped rolling. Still, Even that friendship couldn't silence the more sinister rumors that began spreading years later.
Will you see if there's a lump on my back?
Oh, no. No lump here.
Funny. Since you got off, it disappeared.
Here's where things get truly bizarre. In the 1970s, nearly a decade after the show ended, a preacher in Ohio claimed the Mr. Ed theme song contained hidden satanic messages, words supposedly audible only when played backward. According to him, it sang the ominous phrase, "The source is Satan." He convinced a group of teenagers to burn over 300 records in protest. Of course, there was never any real evidence, just the cultural hysteria of the era, when even the Beatles and Peter, Paul, and Mary were accused of devil worship.
Where were the parents?
Violent movies,
South Park,
video games,
television, entertainment,
Satan.
While Bamboo Harvester performed on screen, the voice audiences fell in love with came from veteran Western star Allan "Rocky" Lane. Lane was no lightweight. He had appeared in over 125 films and television shows between 1929 and 1966, often cast as a tough cowboy hero in classic Republic Pictures serials like Red Ryder. But his most famous role turned out to be one that kept him completely invisible. Throughout the show's entire run, Lane's name never appeared in the credits. Producers wanted to preserve the illusion that the horse was truly talking, so they simply listed Mr. Ed as himself, a common practice for animal actors of that era. Lane eventually asked to be credited for his work, but the network declined. Instead, they quietly increased his paycheck to buy his silence. And when it came to the show's upbeat theme song, the man singing "A horse is a horse, of course," wasn't Lane at all. It was Sheldon Allman, another uncredited performer who helped give life to one of television's strangest legends.
Go with me. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Swing it,
Right.
Jack.
If you've made it this far, here is an extra bonus. In the years following Mr. Ed's cancellation, a new and chilling rumor began to spread among fans. Some viewers swore that people connected to the show had met strange or untimely fates. According to one recurring legend, a small-town radio station that played the song backward during a Halloween segment reportedly suffered a mysterious electrical fire the same night. Another version of the story claims a local DJ who mocked the satanic lyrics died in a car crash days later. None of these stories have ever been verified, but they took root online, blending fact, superstition, and nostalgia into something creepier than the show itself. So what's the truth behind Mr. Ed? Clever television magic or something darker? In the end, Mr. Ed reflects a bygone Hollywood, a time when wonder and ignorance walked hand in hand, and secrets made legends. What do you think? Was Mr. Ed a victim of the era or a harmless trick that became a haunting myth? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoy uncovering the eerie side of TV history, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more secrets that time tried to bury.